separation for these receivers. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Open space at the 25. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He now has 53 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snags it. Finds a crease at the 20. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. This time they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They got zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Try to barge their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snags a quick pass on the left. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
3rd and 6 yards to go. The give is to Smith. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And man, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He wants to go deep. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Now wide right, it's Parker. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. The run inside. It's Smith. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Darnold. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got enough space, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. With the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fresh center downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Yates. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. He wants to throw it. Right side, it's Parker. Off and running. He's at the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The give is to Smith. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Third and long coming up. Quarterback keeper. There he goes. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Snags it and he's open. Pass to 50. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Arkansas!
That's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. He's out past the 35. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. You start the season, top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snapped on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's Shepard. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Just feeds the running back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Darnold. Escapes the pressure to his right. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips their field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Caught on the RPO. Inside the 30. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Turns out it's Shepard. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Darnold. Finds his big tight end. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a 4th down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. First and goal on what will be the last play of this quarter. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Hits inside, it's Yates. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Yates. He'll toss it. Turning it on! The 40! The 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the Boise State Broncos. And it's Cincinnati able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just going to keep it after the snap. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Shepard. Shakes off the defender. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter fourth down. You're on your side of the field. You're down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Gets the back moving. Needs it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Quick give. It's Smith. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Wants to throw. It's Darnold. Lets it go for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Takes the handoff. It's Yates. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. It's those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation. And
got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants balance that. But your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
You know, swing passes to the running back.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He recovers. But they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Darnold. Left side, it's Shepard. Makes the grab and room to run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. On the move. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Quickly to the tight end. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. The Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got the tight end outside. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. And the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Flying down the right side. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Sometimes you just have to take the touchback. They get him down at the 4-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Yates. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Going to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Searching for space. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Finds his tight end. Gives him the big stiff arm. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll...